Welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
This is Hannah.
And Calissa.
And Sarah.
And Sarah and I have some stuff that we kind of want to get off our chest.
Some pet peeves, if you will.
This is like second
installment of the pet peeves episodes.
I'm trying to write down my pet peeves, but it's kind of hard. Like I think about it and then I forget to write it down.
Oh, I'm like immediately, wow, that's so annoying. And I immediately write it down.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more too, but these ones are the ones that like really stick out to me. And it's like frequent occurrence of annoyance, you know?
Okay.
Hannah's list is small. Mine's long. Mine's long. I have
Consider
many
Sarah
annoyances.
peeved.
Yeah, all the time. All the time. Maybe this is why I'm cranky a lot.
Because you're always looking for...
Yeah, I'm always looking for the
Pet peeves.
negatives. Yeah, I guess, yeah. All right. This is the first one. The shower vortex that causes the curtain liner to like and touch you when you're in the shower. You have that? You don't have shower liners right now.
No, but I never had that problem in the first place. You
Really?
put the plastic lining in first and then the shower curtain, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So the liner goes on the inside of the
Yep.
tub and the like curtain part goes on the outside of the tub.
And there's usually magnets on the liner part.
But it doesn't work. It's always gets sucked in towards you. Ooh. This is like a sensory thing. Like it touches me and I feel like I could vomit.
Ooh.
Wow.
It's just like slimy because it's wet.
Yes.
And it's like
Crunchy or like that plasticky.
I
so
literally-
specific.
I'm getting like goosebumps thinking about it.
Do you have
gross.
like sensory problems?
I think so. Oh my gosh.
The only thing that I have is like dry jeans out of the dryer.
Oh, when they're
I like-
crunchy. Or towels when you don't dry them and you hang dry them.
Oh my
yeah.
god, that was a
That's
farm
annoying.
thing,
Yep,
and my
that was-
mom did
it's
that
so
all the
gross.
time. I think that's why I couldn't touch towels because I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, it's icky. Ick.
I'm like, Mom, why don't you just use a dryer?
I need someone to validate me in the comments about this one because I feel like I'm the only one who can't stand this. Okay.
Do you
I just
turn
have
on-
never experienced it.
How? Do you not have any, like,
I
are you
have-
a door
yeah,
person?
No.
Shower door?
I have a liner. I have a curtain.
And it doesn't make a vortex towards you?
No.
Do you have a fan going on?
Oh, no. We don't have a fan in our bathroom. So maybe that's why.
We don't really have a functioning fan in our bathroom.
You don't.
We don't have a fan in there. I know. I've been telling Calvin for years, please put a fan in. And now he's a certified electrician and he still has not done it. I'm just like, oh my gosh. It drives me insane.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Felt.
Yeah.
I had that happen to me when Nick and I lived in a one-bedroom apartment, and I didn't know there was a thing because we just had the door growing up, and then I just bought just the curtain, and then it like literally stuck to my body. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
But I can't stand the doors either because when I think a pull open door would be better, but the sliding doors, the tracks get so
Yes.
dirty so fast. I'm just like, how do you keep these clean?
Yeah,
And it would drive me insane.
I kind of like just the liner or the
Yeah,
curtain.
because then you can throw them away.
For an environment that is used to make people clean, showers are actually really dirty.
really dirty.
Yeah.
Like I feel
So
gross.
strange.
Like just going in there and cleaning it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm supposed to be clean in this.
I tried this new thing where you have like a broom. So you use a broom to clean your shower. And I feel like actually that worked really well.
A broom.
Yeah, like the plastic bristle broom. So it like you can stand up because then you're not hunched over and you can scrub around and you can scrub all the walls. And it's really simple. It's super fast.
But I have a method of how you're supposed to wash down.
Yep.
Okay, is that what you're doing? You
Yep.
start with the walls
So
first,
I
and
usually
then you
spray the
work-
walls
work yourself down.
and then I spray the bottom so that if everything can like marinate. And then I start at the top and scrub.
Marinate.
Gross.
Marinate in the cleaning
Okay.
liquid.
the way you said that.
You'll have to send me the shower link so I can put it on our story so people know what you're talking about.
I don't know if I've
Yes, you can do it.
I don't know if I haven't run across it though in a long time. Like it was just a one-off TikTok that I saw. I'll Google it and see if I can find it.
Why is my knuckle fat?
I have no
Oh
idea.
my gosh! Wow, that's
Did you
swole.
punch someone?
No, but like I've always had issues with this hand.
Does it hurt?
Kind of.
Yeah, it kind of looks swollen. It looks
swole.
super swollen, even on the inside of your palm.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This part. Actually, your whole hand looks swollen, and your fingers.
Do you wear a ring on that hand? Is that?
But like ever since my surgery, like
Oh, it could be drainage. A
Sure,
drainage thing.
sure.
so I do this.
Yeah.
My hand's gonna be up the entire podcast. Like I look like I'm raising my hand.
Do you, you should dry brush. Look that up. That's really good for drainage. And if your nodes or whatever were messed up in there, that'll help. Dry brush. Okay. Yeah. Do you want to share your first one?
Yes, eye creams. Why are the containers so small? Or why are eye creams just so small in general?
Right. It's a concentrated moisturizer. That's like all it is.
Yeah, but like
They're teeny tiny.
and it costs like $25.
They're so expensive.
I don't use eye cream.
I don't either because they're
I think
too
it's
expensive.
I think it's kind of like you don't need it, but like I have so many that I might as well use it up. But
Yeah.
I'm like, why are they always in little jars?
Or the tiny tubes.
I'm going to take a picture of Hannah just so that you can all, it'll be on the stories. You can all see what I'm looking at across the table. She's just got her hand up in the air, just trying to drain her lymph.
Yes.
Your whole arm looks swollen.
I know,
does it?
yeah, it does
Yeah?
kind of. Well, I can't see your other arm, but yeah, a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
It does look a little swollen.
I'm dying.
No, you're not dying. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. Just make Nick massage it later.
I might be dying. I have been sick for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah,
I saw that on your Facebook that you had
Everyone had the
stomach bug or
flu.
something?
Yes. So we all had the stomach bug this weekend. And it was awful. It was like I vomited like 12 times in like 12 hours. It was
Ew, dude.
terrible.
Did you lose 5 pounds?
I did.
Nice.
193. Woo.
Snaps for that.
And then I get ear infections, chronic ear infections.
Do you have your tonsils?
I do.
Did they say that that's why? Have you seen an ENT about it?
Yes, I go to the ENT. She had to rupture my eardrum in 3 separate places just to
remember
drain
you
the
said
pus. But she had to do it again. Oh. It was awful. It was terrible.
Yucky.
But yeah, so I might be going to Rochester to get a specified CT scan of my middle ear to see why things keep happening. Because it's about every 6 months I get a really, really bad ear infection and my eardrum perforates, and that can lead to like
hearing loss. I would
permanent
assume.
hearing loss.
That's not good.
No.
You're not very old. So that
I'm
wouldn't
not
be,
very old.
That wouldn't be good if you were like
you.
deaf before you were 30.
I know. Although I already have like a really cool tattoo idea. If I
Of a hearing aid?
no,
is that
it's
not
like
okay?
a little like an audio phone with like a mute button. It's kind of
that's
like on that ear, like where people get feathers.
That'd be funny. That'd be really hilarious.
I sadly have a feather behind my ear.
Oh, that's
It's okay. It's all right.
okay.
I feel like you usually wear your hair covering it anyways, so whatever.
Always up.
Really? I feel like your hair's always down when I see you.
I feel like your hair is always down.
Really? Yeah. Okay. I'm doing better.
I feel like usually when I see you, we're like doing something. So maybe you are like making a point of wearing your hair down because you think it's cute or something. I don't know.
It just
I think it's
tangles
cute.
up so
It's
badly.
cute both ways.
Thanks.
Actually, your bun looks fly today.
Thanks.
It does.
I used a clip.
It's cute.
I got inspired by Marina Maybury playing, and I'm like, I love your bun. She plays on the Connecticut Suns. They beat my fever team.
They can't wear a clip in basketball games.
No, they
can
can't wear a
Oh,
clip,
okay.
but like that was the only way I could achieve this look.
She has like stiff.
And
thick
she
hair.
just can I'm sure she just throws it up and doesn't even think about it, and it's just perfect. And I'm like, fuck you,
honestly,
bitch.
pet peeve right there. People who just put their hair up and it looks fantastic. Me, practically bald. There is no hair to just throw up and be like, oh, wow, that looks so good. It's always like stringy and bald. That's what it looks like.
I've seen those funny TikToks where it's like, and just do this, and it's thick, and it's blah, blah, blah.
No.
And then this girl who's got like 12 hairs on her head is like,
Perfect.
Like my hair looks big because it's either frizzy or curly, but I have no hair. It's bald. It'd be bald.
I can't talk.
I feel like
have
you
a
got
lot
a
of
very
good
thick
amount of hair.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I kind of hate you for it. Yeah. Yeah. All right, moving on. This one, I just find so absolutely atrociously annoying. People, especially guys who do this, that put their Instagram handle on their car.
Oh my gosh.
What?
This is
Do people do
But
that?
they don't do it around here. Do you see it around here?
I was at the gas station. This was, I don't know when this was. This was a couple months ago, even probably. I was at the gas station and this ratchet looking dude, I'm sorry if you're not supposed to say that, this ganky looking dude, and he had his Instagram handle. And I was like, bro.
Was it a
who-
business?
No. It was just some dude, like Superfly 89. Like, it was dumb. It was just this gross looking dude. And I'm like, boy, nobody wants to follow you. No.
So how do you feel about
If it's a business, I can understand.
businesses? Yeah, but a bachorette when they're like, send the bride a Venmo,
I
no money.
don't love that either.
No.
No. I think that's a little, I don't know.
It's cheese.
Yeah.
But,
If
like,
you were,
not
if
in a
you're
funny
close
way.
enough to like buy the bride a drink, then you probably shouldn't have been invited to the bachelor party.
Right.
Just saying.
Agreed. Totally agree. I also, this is maybe a little bit of a hot take, but I don't like on Snapchat and stuff when people buy the like hashtag or whatever it is
Oh.
about their like wedding or like bachelorette or like birthday.
Sure.
I don't like that. I don't know why. That just kind of like, ugh.
The one where it has like a cute little filter and like a cute
Yeah.
little sticker.
I just don't really like that.
Why? I think that's cute.
We had a
like it.
hashtag for our wedding, but we didn't buy it.
I think you have to buy it on Snapchat.
You do for like a couple hours.
Oh.
Because someone did it for us during our wedding and they just wrote that.
I guess like that's a nice sentiment if someone buys it for you, but I just don't like.
It's like the last thing you think of. And like,
Yeah, I'm just kind of think it's like. Again, it's like cheesy, but like not in a cute way. If someone does it for you, I think that's like sweet. That's thoughtful. But I don't know. Maybe that one's dumb. I don't know. The Instagram thing, though, people, if you have your Instagram handle on your car, take it off. Nobody wants to follow you, okay? Nobody.
I'll creep and see like what makes you so interesting.
I have a really funny story though.
Okay, do it.
About businesses that have their business on the side of their vehicle.
Okay, sure.
I was driving down the road one day and there was this, we needed a tree removed. And there was this tree care company that was literally driving through my hometown. And I was like,
A sign.
a sign. So I was like 2 blocks from my house, got home, Googled it, looked it up on Facebook, called the guy. I said, you just went through St. Lucas. And he's like, yeah. I was like, well, I need a tree cut down when you're on your way back through. Do you want to stop at my house? I know that you service Wacoma because you service St. Lucas. So why don't you stop by and take a look at my tree and give me a quote? And yeah, I did. And he cut my tree down.
That's so nice.
Yeah,
And I'm
so
like,
that's
it
handy.
worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I guess I've never had that happen before.
Yeah, but like that's literally the whole point.
Yeah.
For a business, it makes 100% sense. 100%. For a personal person who's just a ratchet looking dude at a gas station, no.
So how do you feel about family decals on the back of
No.
your...
Unsafe.
I say the same thing.
Unsafe.
Where I'm talking like a stick figure, like...
I have 3 daughters and 4 sons and 5 dogs and 2 cats and blah, 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 blah. Unsafe.
And then it just kind of targets you like, oh, this person has children.
Yep. And it tells you like not necessarily how old they are unless you have like the baby kid
I
kind
think
of thing,
the
but-
minivan probably gave that away.
I mean, yeah, but
Well,
then
I have
like,
an
if
uncle,
someone's
and
specifically looking for a boy and you
Yeah.
say that you have 3 boys,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Like now they're gonna
I
follow
know a
you
lot
home.
of old people, though, that drive vans.
That's true. My mom did when we were all graduated
Yep.
and moved up.
Yeah. Speaking of having boys, yesterday was National Daughters Day.
Yeah.
and
My
we could not
mother-in-law did in
participate.
fact not tag me on Facebook.
Oh,
Betty
Beef.
Joe, we're beefing now.
wow. Did she make a post about other people?
Yeah, her other daughter. She shared a previous post, and she's tagged me previously in previous years because I got like memories about it.
You pissed her off somehow.
We might be. Well, I haven't talked to her for a while.
Well,
Maybe that's
there you
why.
go.
There's some beef.
Maybe that's
There's
why.
some beef there.
Anyway, what were we going to say?
I don't
Sorry.
know. This might be a hot take.
Ooh, yes, I love it.
National Daughters Day, National Sons Day. Like,
It's
I
just a
think
day.
It's
I mean,
just kind of silly.
You should appreciate your son and your daughter every day.
Yeah. I don't know.
but then, like, realistically, like...
And I can't tell if I'm
look
just
at
bitter.
this post in 2024 that I made of you. Like, you know,
yeah.
if Facebook is still around or if people still do Facebook.
Yeah, in like 10 years.
I just can't tell if I'm bitter because I don't have a girl or what. But it just really rubbed me the wrong way yesterday. And I'm just like, I don't know.
I had no idea it was... I'm barely on Facebook anymore. And
So hot
so when my mother-in-law tagged me, I'm like, Daughter's Day? Oh, okay.
She really appreciated it though, just so you know.
I do, but yeah, to me, it's just like it could
Yeah.
be National Donut Day.
Right,
It could be
right. It's
National-
just another like goofy little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just a social media. It's a social media thing.
Oh, for sure.
And it's a braggy Don't you think a little bit?
I don't know.
Bragging.
So-
And that's what I'm trying to tell. I'm trying to like gauge, like, because I know I have a lot of friends who listen to this podcast and they're like posted for National Daughters Day and they're probably like, Calissa, are you talking about me? I'm like, no, I'm not specifically talking about you. It's just, I don't know. In general, the whole trend just is like,
It's just a trend. It's a fad. It's a, yeah.
I do not participate.
Well, my mother never participated. Ever.
I told my
even
mom
really
yesterday.
On Facebook, is she? Like, she's on Facebook, but she's not like on Facebook.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, back in the 90s, do you think my mom was like, hey, Hannah, it's National Daughters Day. Happy National
Was that even a thing in the 90s?
Exactly.
I don't even know.
So,
Well, and then there's like 4 a year. I feel like
Yes.
because someone will just like make it up and be like, "Oh, happy National Daughters Day," and it's like I thought that was in September. I thought that was in October, and then it's like I've seen it several times.
Oh, that's stupid then. It's
Yeah.
not even legitimate. Like, whatever.
Yeah,
it's like people just kind of go with the flow. and-
whatever people are posting.
Yeah, goofy.
So if you posted for National Daughters Day, kudos to you, but I just will not be participating in that trend. I was at my mom's house.
Solidarity.
Yes, I was at my mom's house. Well, mostly I won't be participating in that trend because I don't have a daughter. But I was at my mom's house. I'm like, Mom, it's National Daughters Day. You must not love me because you didn't post about me. And she told me in person that she loved and appreciated me. So
That's nice.
Yeah, but
I'd
that was
rather
like
get a phone call or a text or something than
and be
about it on
like,
Facebook.
hey, by the way, it's, you should do something for me and nothing. My mom didn't do crap. Not that I care. But
yeah.
yeah, it's just a fad. Just
yeah. It's a social
is it
media
a millennial
contrived
thing to start these little?
Maybe because
doodads?
we were like the initial start of like the social media era with like MySpace and all that kind of stuff. So I bet kind of,
Yeah,
yeah, that'd be my guess.
Yeah, so there's my pet peeve.
Yeah,
nice.
right on.
Love it.
You got another one?
Yeah. Speaking of like decals and everything, the Jeeps and the ducks.
Jeep people in general, I find, are a pet peeve.
Yes.
Craig and I have an inside joke, and every time we see a Jeep, we're just like, we hate Jeeps.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be like the new slug bug because you
yes.
barely see any bugs anymore, but you're seeing all these ducks and Jeeps. So
Which is kind of crazy because I feel like they are not, they don't do well. Like they have a lot of issues.
Jeeps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're notorious for issues.
you need the Grand Jeep Cherokee. I think that's like the top of the line Jeep. Everything else is literally trash. Like not safe. Recalls all the time.
The not safe thing. I know we've watched those like crash test things.
But like no, like it is because I watched that mechanics TikTok and they're always like, what vehicle would you not get? And it's always Jeep.
Yep.
It's Jeep or anything that's not
Jeep is a big one. What's the other one that's always
Chevy.
on there? Chevy's always on
Yeah.
there.
sorry people if you have this vehicle.
We got some hot takes this morning. Woo!
I can't even think of some of the other ones, but there's like a handful that are always on there.
Kias.
Kias. Oh, I freaking hate Kias.
Yeah.
Which
cool.
really,
I'm just
yes, it annoys me so. And I told you this, it annoys me so much because Kia has really awesome like features and stuff.
I know.
They make it look really cool, but they have such terrible issues. Like we would never buy another Kia, ever,
Yeah.
ever.
We will never buy another Chevy Equinox.
Oh yeah,
Such
Equinox is notorious.
Lemon.
Yeah.
Yep.
I always wanted one and now I looked at all the things. I'm like, nope.
My mom wanted one like recently, and I was like, Mom, no, don't do it, don't do it.
Yeah, my
And
brother.
she's a Chevy diehard, so
Yeah, my brother, he had the Equinox, he had the Buick Enclave, he had the GMC Terrain. All of them broke down on him.
those are all the ones that people say.
Not to get. And that's what I told him, like, listen
The
to
Rendezvous.
me.
Do you remember how popular Rendezvous were?
Oh my gosh. The Ford, I think Focus is it that always had problems. All those like little.
The Rendezvous. Who made that?
I don't know who made the Rendezvous.
Toyota?
No,
for sure not.
I don't think Toyota's ever had a like lemon. Although speaking about that, I don't know if I've told you this, but our Highlander that we bought now, it's probably almost just a year ago.
Rick. Oh.
We had to take it in because it was making a sound like when we would accelerate. Transmission's messed up. So luckily we bought the extended warranty, but that's like a $9,000 fix. Yeah, so Calvin's already talking about like trading it in because he's like, once one thing happens, like I'm just
Then
not
it's
going to
just
deal with
like,
that.
yeah,
How many miles?
Maybe close to 90,000 now.
I just hit 200 on my.
That's a banger though. That's so good. Like it'll last you probably another 100,000.
I hope so.
On your van?
My van.
I
But I
keep
put
seeing,
miles on it so fast.
I know, it's true. That's true. Yeah, because what year is yours?
2016.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not that
Nice.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot.
Nice. I keep seeing minivan TikToks, and I'm like, like
There
the
are some good minivans out there.
yes,
Yeah.
and the thing that's getting me
Chrysler. That's
is,
another one.
the sliding door, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, because Cutter
Especially once Cutter starts to open
is
his own
starting
doors.
to like wanting to open the door all the way, and I'm like, no,
Yes.
no, 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 no.
Oh, sure. Yeah, he's gonna ding some.
I always make the boys, if we're in like a tight space, I make them get out on the same side as me, so that way I can watch them and like stand there and hold their door.
I didn't even think about that because I just have the van.
I mean, some people, I don't like the diagonal parking because some people get really too close to the corner, and then it, like I can't even open up my door.
Yeah.
I just like the straight.
Yep.
That's why I go to. I think that's why I go to Target a lot because it's straight. But this one lady, she literally couldn't get in her vehicle, and she came back in the store and was screaming, "Who drives a?" I don't know.
Why didn't she just go to the service desk and ask them to call
Nope,
it out?
she just went in the store. Who drives them? Whatever, and come out here. I can't get in. And, like the whole store went quiet, and then someone like awkwardly was like, "Yep, that's me." And I'm like, that is so embarrassing, but I'd totally be the same way.
funny. Yeah.
Could you imagine like
I would
all
go
your
to the
kids
service desk.
screaming and throwing a tantrum, and you can't get in your vehicle,
Yeah.
and then like that's the last thing you want to deal with, and then
When I was like, I think I was almost 9 months pregnant with Gus. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. I was at the, what's that called? Like the school building, the administration building. And some dumpy little car parked literally inches close to me, inches. And I could not get in. And I had to crawl through the passenger side door. And I was like 9 months pregnant, and it's a little Corolla.
Oh my god.
And I was like,
The visual.
what? And I was huge. I was ginormous. And I was like, oh my God. I was profusely sweating afterwards. I was like, I don't know how I just did that. That was atrocious. That was so difficult.
so.
So good.
If that were to happen to you now, what would you do? Would you go into that building and be like, "Who drives this dumpy
I
little?"
would probably go to the service desk and ask them to make an announcement,
Yes.
because I'm not like psychotic, but I want to get into my car and I'm not flexible. Like, I can't be bending all over the place trying to get in my vehicle.
Yeah, I see some
what
funny bumper
happened.
stickers, and one was like, "Don't park too close to me, I'm fat."
Yes.
That is a bumper sticker we approve.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's so
100%.
many that I want to get, but I'm like, no, I don't want to be a Target. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
because
don't want people to laugh at me.
the one funny one was like, "Don't run into me. I don't know how insurance works."
Yes. I just saw one about that. Yeah.
funny.
That's funny.
Or the funny, like one that my mom rolled her eyes at. It was like, "Don't ride. If you're gonna ride my ass, grab my hair."
Yep.
Because my mom is very notorious for riding people's ass.
Really?
Yeah. She claims she's got a lead foot.
Yeah, but that's like not lead foot. That's just
I know. She just doesn't pay attention. That I'm always like side eyeing her. And she's like, "What? I'm going the speed limit." I'm like, "You're going 20 over."
Does she get a lot of speeding tickets?
She gets out of them.
Yes. So you either are a person who gets out of speeding tickets, yours truly, or you are like my mother, who gets every time she gets pulled over, she gets a speeding ticket. There is no warning. There is no grace. It is just, yeah. I got that from my dad.
Shit.
So,
that's a shame.
yeah.
Spends a lot of money on speeding tickets, then, huh?
Yes.
And I don't know if they still do it if they put their name in the paper that they got a ticket.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, because my mom's, like when she worked at Trimark back in the day, she'd be like, "Oh yeah," people would be like, "I saw your name in the paper, you got a ticket." I'm like, "Oh, that's embarrassing."
That's hilarious, though. I don't think our newspaper even publishes hardly. It only publishes in the like physically once a week, right?
When was the last time you read a newspaper?
I think my mom still gets the newspaper, but I think they only publish on Sundays now.
Dang.
But then they online publish, I think, 3 times a week.
Right.
That's what I've heard. Don't quote me on it.
And you can't even like read the article because you have to subscribe and buy.
Yes, that's dumb.
It is.
Pet peeve.
Yeah,
We're just
seriously.
uncovering all of these.
I know.
This is good.
This is what
This
happens
a good
when we talk about
episode.
stuff. All right, I got another one. And this one really just is a personal, ticks me off. People who can leave like an extractions appointment and their skin looks perfect and it's not like blotchy and red and crazy
Like,
looking.
Look like they're
Yeah, that drives me insane. Because if I even like touch myself, I have a giant red dot. Like I can't even touch myself. Oh, it just drives me insane.
So that would be me, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I could just like Oh, it just drives me bananas. And like, so then when you have like your pimple spots, then they're red for weeks.
Like this right here. Which side is it on?
That
Giant,
side.
yeah. Giant pimple.
So annoying. Yeah, I tried to cover mine up a little bit. Nope. So stupid. Oh, you get me mad. Ooh.
So you're mad at your pale skin?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't mind it because it's fine. It's whatever. But
Yeah.
I'm mad about it because it's so easily
You can see everything.
everything.
Can I just say I'm so glad that like tanning is like going out of style. Like not
Except for fake tanning.
like I always felt pressure growing up, like always to be tanner and be tanner and be tanner, and like I'm totally fine being white as a ghost.
When I was in a wedding, actually before your wedding, it wasn't your wedding, someone else's before your wedding, I was pressured to go tanning.
Did
So
they
that I would
say
look like
something
everyone
to you?
else. Yeah.
The bride?
Yep. She was like, well, why don't you? And I was like, why would I? Because I think it was because when we were picking out dresses and stuff, I was like, okay, you're picking out these light colors.
And it's
And
gonna
that's
wash
fine.
me out.
And then
yeah.
she wanted this dark color. And I was like, okay, I need to have the dark color. Because if you put me in the other one, I'm just going to look like a sheet all the way down. Because I was blonde at the time.
Yeah.
My just pale self. And then this like pale pink dress. And I was like, I just can't, like, I'm going to look so stupid. And she was like, well, why don't you just go tanning? And I was like, no.
Good. I'm glad you said
Oh.
no.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was like, oh, I'm fine the way I am. But then like other girls for prom, they would all go tanning, and I'm like,
So dark.
you're way darker than me. Like you were like crispy.
Nuts.
Yes.
Terrible. Okay, people who use their teeth to scrape their silverware
Oh God.
when they eat.
No.
Inside their
That's
lips.
an ick. I can't even.
My sister does it.
I spoon
drives
thing.
me.
Okay. I do not like spoons.
Yeah,
And
but you don't use your teeth to scrape your silverware, do you?
if I ever do that, just shoot me. That just is like really gross.
Same. You have to use your lips or you're disgusting.
Yes.
Sorry.
My sister
Catherine.
used to do that when she was mad.
My sister does it all the
What?
time.
Yes. Well, she'd be like mad at the dinner table, and she'd just.
Oh,
Kayla.
Again,
Stop that.
this is a.
what? How do you notice something like? Oh, I suppose.
How do you not notice? I'm sorry. It's the same for me as like a metal on metal scratching.
Yeah.
That's what that
Nails on a
sounds like to
chalkboard.
me. And I just can't handle it.
Yep.
I can't handle it. Whew. Okay.
Oh, moving on from that one.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. This one was kind of weird, but I was watching a Reels. I think this was a Reels. And it's basically when they lie to get you to watch the whole thing.
Yes.
So they'll say like,
Wait for the end.
wait for the end. This such and such happens. And then you watch the whole thing and it didn't happen. And you're just like, that was such a scam. You just made me watch your whole thing because you thought like you told me this cool thing was going to happen. And it's malarkey.
Well, like what? Like an ad? Like it's an ad?
No, it's like
No.
a reel.
So
And it
this
says,
was...
wait for the end. And it's like, okay, I'm waiting
Yes.
for the end. I'm waiting for the
So
end.
this
and then
one that I
nothing
was speaking of
happens.
specifically was like a dancing video, and it was like a ballerina. And so they were like, watch for this. It was like a triple pirouette or some, I don't know what it was, something. And so this really apparently amazing dancer was gonna do this really hard, difficult, cool move, and then you watch the whole thing and it didn't happen. And you're just like, why would you just lie to me like that
No, now
To
that
get
you
me to
said
watch
that, I'm
the
probably
whole
going to
thing.
get that.
all the time?
I get it all the time.
All the
I don't
time.
know how you don't.
Yeah.
Listens to you. Your phone listens.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, it's just in my algorithm.
Do you guys have any conspiracy theories on that? Like, I know your phone listens to you, but like,
Yeah, absolutely.
What was
track
that
your
guy's
information all
name?
the time.
Edward Snowden?
yeah,
I don't know. What's that?
the whistleblower.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's his name.
did he work for Google or something?
He worked for...
Or Apple? The government?
Something.
The FBI?
But there was a whole documentary out, and he's like, yep, they're listening to you. They track you.
Yeah. I thought that was just like common knowledge.
Yeah. But it's just not good for like wars and whatnot, you know, because the other side can... I think that like you think
they
he did a
listening?
good thing, but then Nick's like, no, he like totally outed the military or something like that.
Well, wasn't there something like the big issue with TikTok for a long time and the government was that it was a Chinese...
Data tracking.
Yeah, and so like the Chinese were tracking our data through TikTok instead of like an American situation, which like I don't want to be tracked either way, but
I have such useless information. Like, you want to hear me scream at my kids? Like, what are you snooping in on? There's nothing going. Like, the data that you would pull from 99% of Americans would be so useless.
Like you're listening to my like emo screamo music from like 2000, right? It's like you're listening to me talk to myself. Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand why
You're watching me
I'm
read my dirty
interesting.
books.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
all weird. It's all weird.
Yeah. Do you have another one?
Um, celebrity veneers.
Oh
my
yes.
It's gotten kind of out of control. And now people are like, Sabrina Carpenter, please don't
Never
get veneers.
Even though her teeth bother me because they're so pointy.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Does she have canines?
I think it's her second teeth. I don't even know if it's her canines.
Billie Eilish had like a tiny little tooth. And then she got veneers.
She had like she
Yeah,
had
I've
peg lateral.
noticed she's got veneers. Or Matt and Abby. Do you guys follow Matt and Abby?
I heard of them. They're the ones that left their babies on the cruise.
Yeah.
Oh, supposedly.
They've had a lot of drama, I feel like.
Yeah, they are controversial. I follow all of their snark pages on Reddit. So
They got veneers?
yeah, Abby got veneers, and it's like she had a big promotion. She got them for free because she has to post about them every so often. Oh now. My gosh. Yeah.
Well, at least she's being upfront about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, I get it because I have veneers. So I get it. I understand why someone would want them or need them. But I feel like it's just so overdone in Hollywood.
They
natural.
fit, yeah. Yours fit your.
Where everyone else in Hollywood just gets
It's just like
whoa.
the horse teeth. They look like
Yes.
horse teeth because
Yes.
they're so
unnatural.
white.
Yeah.
They're so square. And like they
So
just don't fit
big.
people's faces. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's that one dentist TikTok, and he'll like zoom in on Miley Cyrus's mouth,
yes.
and he's like, "You see these gums? She's got gingivitis because she's like, they're just like her gums are just bulging
She's always
out."
had mouth teeth issues.
She has what's that called when people the like doctor person who says if your like mouth is the right shape? Is it
yes,
myofacial?
Myofacial. Yes,
Right.
I've
She's
seen her
on those a lot, I think.
and I've also heard that she's just like full of bullshit, making all this shit up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but some people you can really tell that their palate is
Yeah.
like janky.
Yeah. Sydney Sweeney, she did her myofacial analysis or whatever, and I was like, Sydney Sweeney's like my girl crush. She's so pretty.
She's got great boobs.
She does.
I wish I had those boobs.
Yeah. She's phenomenal.
She's doing everything she can. I feel like she's doing every single kind of ad because remember for a while she's like, I can't afford to live in Beverly
Yes.
Hills, and
Yes.
then ever since then, she's doing this and this and this movie.
Yes.
and
You know
what?
This
Get
ad
it.
and this ad.
Get it.
And I'm
Get it,
like,
girl.
If you have to pay your rent, so does everyone else in America. Like, do what you got to do. I mean, I don't know. People who do porn, that's a
well,
little
she's
much,
doing
but-
she's doing Hey Dudes now, and I'm like, I just don't see you wearing Hey
Yeah, has
Dudes.
she ever worn Hey Dudes? I don't know.
And that's what people on the internet, they're like, you don't look like the girl who wears Hey Dudes, and people are like, she is the advertisement for Hey Dudes. Like she looks like someone who could.
Yeah.
People just beef on the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, yeah.
I think the worst veneers that I saw was Ronnie from Jersey Shore.
Really? That's a dude, right?
Yes.
I don't know if I've
Ron.
seen his. But I think I think I wrote this down when I was
like
talking about
glow
like,
in the dark.
buccal fat removal and stuff. Things that I was kind
Yes.
of brought up a little while ago. Veneers was one of the things I brought up because they're crazy.
Yeah.
Well, and then did they like shave your teeth down into like little nubs? Like I just
Tana Mojo and Jeffree Star's veneers have fallen out, and like looking at their shaved down.
Yes.
It's not
They
even
look
a
like
tooth.
little
It's like
rat teeth.
yeah. And I'm like, that is disgusting. Like,
yeah.
oh my god.
Luckily, I've never had one fall off except for when I had a temporary. Oh my gosh. But that was hard because I was like in school at the time. So if it would pop off before school, I'd have to call my mom because she'd already be at work and just be like, my tooth popped off. I need to go in and get it re-cemented.
Oh my.
Yeah, but it's nasty.
Yeah. I don't know. I think people's teeth fits their personality.
Yeah.
Like I look at Freddie Mercury. Like he didn't have the greatest teeth, but he was like the greatest singer of all time.
Selena Gomez's teeth bother me because she has veneers now. They're just like too perfect. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I like subtle veneers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they fit, like they should relatively match the same, shape, style, size of your natural
It should
teeth.
look like you don't have veneers.
Yeah.
Like you don't look like you have veneers.
You've never seen me without them though. So like,
I know.
You know, how
Exactly. I don't know. But like they look so natural. But sometimes you look at people and you're like, they got
Because
veneers.
they get the over white.
Yes.
And
yes.
it looks crazy.
And it's like their whole.
Now
yeah.
it's like all these businesses who are like, yeah, we'll put veneers on for cheaper than, and
And they're crappy.
there's so many pop-ups though of veneer shops.
Yeah.
And then they'll go get it done for like $50 and they're like, hey, my mouth is like inflamed to the max. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I would never fuck with anybody's health like that. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, let me do your eye surgery or your teeth surgery.
Yeah.
LASIK or something. That would be scary to have messed up.
Yikes.
What?
LASIK. If you had your LASIK messed up,
Yes.
that'd be scary.
I'm on the fence about LASIK. I
I've
want it
heard
done.
really good things, and it's worked. Akina, she had LASIK done.
Keaton's mom,
Oh,
she's had LASIK. She's had LASIK
see,
done.
and it works really well for some people, but I think it has to do with your eye shape. So you have to go and have a consultation about your like eye shape and stuff.
Yeah. And I already have eye dryness, and people that have LASIK, they're like, if you already have eye dryness,
Don't do
it's
it.
not going to get any better with LASIK.
Yeah. Yeah.
My sister got LASIK. And she still wears glasses because she misses the way she likes wearing glasses.
Yeah,
Like,
and some
really?
people
Yeah.
just like look really good with
Yeah.
glasses.
Yeah,
That's
I like
true.
I
That
like
is
wearing
true.
glasses. If I don't want to wear glasses, I'll wear contacts. Like
Yeah, but then sometimes when I do my makeup, I'm like, man, I wish I didn't have my glasses on right now. But I don't have any contacts now. So
yeah.
it's a shame.
I don't have contacts right now too. I've got to go to Walmart.
I've been saying it for like 2 years that I need to get my contacts. But I don't want to spend like $400.
I know it's
It's
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
And I don't know if I'd wear
Another pet
wear them
peeve.
enough. Yeah.
Why are contacts so expensive?
Seriously, why
Yes.
are they? Because they're a little bit of plastic that goes on your eyeball.
Yeah, I wonder what the markup is on those.
I don't know.
And you
Do we have
get
any eye
dailies?
I
'Cause-
used to.
Oh, now you just,
I think I would probably switch because it's cheaper to do the not dailies.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have to do well, maybe I could switch because I'm doing better at taking my,
They're
When-
out at night.
yeah, because in middle school, I left them in.
Oh yeah, I
For
left 'em in
months.
all
Months
the time.
and months. I slept in them.
You guys.
Yes.
That's so bad for your eyes.
Well, the doctor didn't tell me.
How?
They probably did, but I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I didn't
terrible.
care. You're like, you could get an ulcer on your eye. And I was like, okay.
Oh no.
I actually did. I get,
Oh, shit.
well, I get herpes keratitis, which is herpes in your eye.
Oh, that's a
So
shame.
like other people have outbreaks otherwhere on their body, I get outbreaks in my eye.
What's it look like?
Dang. Like a cold sore, right?
Does it look like
It's-
a whitehead?
It gets really
Crusty.
yes, it does look kind of like a whitehead. It's very, very, very painful. So as soon as I can feel it starting, and it like I am expecting a flare coming up now because I've been so under the weather and now I've been on antibiotics and I've been sick for like 2 weeks.
Presses your immune system.
Yes. So the first sign of it, I just get on my valcyclovir. And
So you can't use the like what is it, Juvederm? What's the stuff that you use on your lip? I forget what it's called. You can't use that on your eye, I'm assuming. Is it
No.
your eyeball or your eyelid?
my eyeball.
oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I would die.
So I had it really, really bad. I had a very bad outbreak once. And ever since then, I just am so diligent about it. You can
Yeah.
feel it deep down, like in your like eye when you move your eye
I thought you
muscle.
were gonna say brain.
No, well, it's like back here, and you can feel it every time you move your eye. So I
Is
just
it drops?
drops?
never got it that bad.
But you
before.
have to.
You can do drops, or you can do just oral
Oh, I see.
medications.
I see.
Valcyclovir.
Dang, that sucks. Oh, I thought you were asking a question. She's got her hand up again.
I'm all paranoid about my swollen hand. I'm, like,
I think it'll be okay.
I'm dying.
Get a
It looks better
lymphatic
actually right now
massage.
than it did earlier.
What'd you say?
Get a lymphatic massage.
Yeah.
I have been getting massages.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll tell them to work a little
You
harder.
should tell them though. Did I send you this thing?
No.
Where like if you've had surgery that will affect your lymph nodes, you're supposed to tell your masseuse because they have to massage you a different way.
Oh,
So
well,
they don't-
I told them
Okay.
beforehand. I'm like, hey, I just had surgery.
Did you tell them where and what
yeah.
and like what it affects and stuff?
Yeah, and I was
Okay.
like, my arms are really like just sore, and
Yeah.
he could feel it too, like
Yeah.
right in here. He's
sure
like,
it's
I
tight.
definitely feel
Yeah.
the tension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's palpable.
All right, I've got one more.
Funny word.
I've got one more, people. Do you have any more?
Let's see. I said celebrity veneers, and then just people who speed up to meet me at the red light. Like,
Oh,
I'm like, really? You went that fast just to be at the same spot that we're at now? Like,
that's me
idiot.
sometimes.
And like sometimes I like look over and they're like so scared to like pull up
yeah, just like
and be like, yeah, I know I fucked up. I'm like, yeah, I want to look at your stupid ass. So that was a little road rage.
That's funny. Okay, this is my last one, and I just read it, and I had to make a face because it's so gross.
God.
When someone smiles or frowns, and you can see all of their head skin move. Does that make sense?
So you're an old ageist.
No. It's not like you can see their forehead wrinkle. It's not like that. It's like when you can literally see, like, their, I don't even know how to describe this.
I know what you're saying.
Their muscles are like so pronounced that like their whole entire head skin like shifts back and forth. You know what I'm talking about. If you saw it, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I
It
rarely
is so
see
gross.
that. I rarely see it, but
When I do see it though, I'm like,
is that how you look at
yeah,
them?
I'm like, ugh, gross. Ugh. It's very distracting.
Would you like your library book now?
I don't think I see it in person very often, but on like shows and stuff, I see it, and then I'm like,
You're
can't
gonna
watch
watch
you
for
anymore.
it now, and now you can't unsee it.
yeah.
Funny.
There you go. That's what I got.
So that's what
I
Sarah's
feel like those
peeved
were some
about.
pretty good ones.
Yeah.
Had a lot of conversation about that.
The only
Pat
like
us on our back for that.
old person thing that I would see a lot.
No, not old people. Everyone. It happens to everybody. Everybody. No, not like that. No. It's like you can see their hair move because their whole entire head skin moves. It kind of looks like that, except you don't move your whole neck.
Okay.
It's gross. It's nasty.
Kill it.
Making
Okay. Well,
vulgar
I thought you're
suggestions.
like old people, so
No,
Sorry.
I'm not ageist.
Sorry,
Old people
old-
are fine if they're nice.
No, the only thing, like as a hairstylist, when an older person would come in, or just, it was mostly older people because when they took their glasses off, I could see their blackheads just be where the glasses sit. Like their pores were so like, I don't know what it is with their pores, but like the blackhead is literally going to fall out.
Ew.
Yeah.
And I'm like, should I pick that?
No, no. But you
No,
should
I
tell them
can't.
to go get extractions. You can just say like,
who's
hey, I've
allowed
noticed
to
that you
do
have some
that?
clogged pores over here.
I think a dermatologist.
Yeah, you can go get extractions. Yeah.
Because I think it would be very illegal for me to even attempt.
But you should tell them, like, hey, I noticed you have some clogged pores over here. It would be really good for your skin if you went and got them extracted.
I don't need that. I'm just gonna go home. No one looks
I
at
mean,
me like that anymore.
Why don't they ask their children or their children's children to
They
pick
probably
them?
don't have any children, or their children live all far away, and they
sad.
just the only time they get out is to come get a haircut.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah,
To get a haircut, there's so many other things that you could do that are so much more fun.
you know, some people just like that companion. They just like
getting
someone
a
to talk
haircut?
to. Someone to talk to.
Sure.
You
That
can always
makes sense.
tell. Because I'll be like, what are you out doing today? Oh, nothing. I just came out for a haircut. That's literally all they're going to do. That
should
was
go
the
to a
only
park.
time they left there. Huh?
They should go to a park. They should volunteer somewhere where they can interact with people.
I always thought that older people and daycare should be together. They could do
Unless they're
crafts
mean.
together.
They do that at our daycare that we go to in Sumner. They take the kids all to the nursing home, and they do that every Tuesday.
And I was at Charlie Brown, where it used to be, like literally the other side of the wall next door was like a retirement community. So we would go over there and we'd do like bingo, or like we'd have dance parties or like crafts or whatever.
Yeah.
A couple times a year.
We went to the nursing home to sing some songs, and they just love the kids. Love them. And I'm like, I'll just leave them here with you guys. You guys have fun with them.
I saw this really funny TikTok. I think it was TikTok the other day, and it was like the parents are like clapping for their baby, so like the parents, I'm sorry, I should say the grandparents are clapping for the baby that like picked something up for the first time, like type of thing, and the great grandparents are like, you can tell that this is their first generation of grandkids.
Yeah.
Because they're clapping for like the stupidest things that these little like kids are doing. I just laughed about that. I thought it was funny.
Yeah. I have some pet peeves. I'm just thinking about them
Share 'em.
at work.
Slap them out.
So I work as an emergency room nurse, and people will come to the emergency department, and the first thing they will ask for is a glass of water.
What?
Why?
Yes, people do this all the time. I don't know why.
Wait, after they sat in the emergency room and then they're coming to you.
No, so like they come to the emergency room. I'm checking them in, and they're like, "I need water."
They have diabetes?
No,
Oh.
they just are thirsty, and it's like, why?
Why didn't you get
Can
a
you
water
imagine
when
going
we're
to the
here?
clinic And the nurse is like checking your blood pressure, and you're like, I need some water.
I would never ask that.
No, but people do all the time.
Interesting.
And
The water fountain's right there.
No. Yes. So anyway, that drives me nuts. And most of the time they can't have any water because a big rule in the emergency department is you can't have anything to eat or drink until we know if you need surgery or not.
Oh.
And just in general, it's a big, like, until the doctor says you can have something to eat or drink, it's a no.
So do you say, well, let me check you in first to see if you're allowed to drink water?
Yes.
Okay.
Usually.
Okay.
Very professional.
Yes. And I usually get them whatever they need. But it's just like, why would you go somewhere and then just be like, I need water? Like,
Why wouldn't they? They're coming from somewhere. Why didn't they like stop at a gas station?
Yes.
Or if they're at home, why didn't you like drink a glass of water?
That brings me back to my profession. 2 of them. The person sitting in the waiting room for like 20 minutes. And then after their 20 minutes, I'm like, okay, Gary, I'm ready to take you back. And then before he sits in my chair, I got to use the bathroom.
yes.
You bitch!
You've been
Sitting there for 20 minutes!
He didn't want to miss his opportunity to get his name called.
Probably.
That one I get because
But we tell them,
it stresses
okay,
me
it'll be
out.
about 20 minutes. And we always tell them,
Oh.
have a seat. It'll be about 20 minutes.
Maybe it's one of those things where like when you're sitting down, you don't feel like you have to pee, but then when you stand up and your bladder stretches out, you're like, oh, I gotta pee. You ever have that?
No.
Oh. All right.
And
Well,
then-
I feel like that's probably what it is.
So we're always supposed to say a greeting. I don't
Hey, Gare Bear.
know. Like,
Okay. Not that.
okay, so just pretend that. Okay, pretend you're the stylist. And
I'm
you're
Gary.
saying,
Oh.
hi, welcome to the hair shop.
Hi, welcome to the hair shop.
Okay, just like that. Okay, ready? Say,
Hi, welcome to
hey, I like a haircut.
Goodness. Okay.
Like they always cut me off mid-introduction and be like, I need a haircut. And instead of,
Yeah.
I'm like, just wait till I'm done saying this.
Boy, where are we that you think I wouldn't know that you need a haircut? Like, we're in a
Oh, here
hair
I thought
shop.
you were here for your anal bleaching.
Yeah, like, oh.
Another thing on that same line. So we have, when you come to the emergency department, you have to pick up the red phone, and then that calls the nurse and lets us know that you're there or whatever. So people will call the red phone. They're like, yeah, I'm here. It's like, hi, how can I help you? Like, what are you here for? I'm here for this. And it's like, who are you? And they're like already assuming like we should know all of this information about you. And it's like,
I don't know anything about you, lady.
yeah.
Sometimes I get nervous about that when I call places.
Yes.
I'm like, what information do you need? I have it already. What do you need? Just let me know what you need and I'll tell you.
That's how I feel at the DMV. You need my birth certificate. You need my.
You do. That's why you do it online because they tell you what you need. So do it online.
I need my birth certificate.
You need, I forget what I needed. I needed like my driver's license, my social security card, and like
Proof of.
my passport or something like that. I needed all these things to take with.
Oh, that's not bad.
But write it, like do it beforehand. Otherwise they'll send you home. That's a shame.
Oh.
Do it online. Just do it online. Get it all ready.
I miss the kiosk.
Yeah.
Kiosk.
It is what it is. Pet peeve over here. Kiosk. Miss it. Need it.
I think the audience is probably like, what are you guys talking about? Because I think we had that conversation off air.
We did, yeah. We're talking about like renewing your driver's license. Getting a new picture, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
And on that,
yeah.
49 minutes. 4 seconds. 4 seconds.
Thanks for listening, guys.
if you listened all the way through our pet peeves,
Yeah.
my emoji will be. Well, let me think.
Give me a shower in the comments.
Sarah needs a shower.
The bathtub with the curtain liner. That's mine.
I'll be the Jeep duck. Because if anyone were to
Like a
put
rubber
anything
ducky?
on my duck or on my car, I'm thinking I'm trafficked.
And then you see the Jeeps out in person in the wild, and they have just like a row of ducks like lined up in their thing. I'm like, who just carry? That's so weird to just carry around ducks.
I don't know
and
if they're
make
like
people ducks.
flexing and they're like, this is how many
I
ducks
think
I've been
yes.
giving.
I think yes.
Given.
Yes.
I'll be the hospital emoji.
Okay. I'm a shower. You're a
Shower,
hospital.
duck, hospital.
Oh, duck.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
This is Hannah.
And Calissa.
And Sarah.
Bye.